Look at these. Time for another unboxing. As I mentioned before, I started out with hip hop and R&B when I was starting to get into music on my own. But now that's what I call music CDs, and different music CDs in general help broadens a person's horizon, at least then. This is a Jazz Weekend CD, basically a compilation of different artists who are jazz musicians. I wish it was at least a few artists that I knew of, but as long as it sounds good. Because jazz music is similar to meditation music in that its main purpose is to invoke certain moods or to increase certain moods. You know how you go to like a jazz festival and they don't necessarily have like lyrics to songs that are playing, but they play their saxophones and they play their different instruments for the purpose of bringing out that feel-good mood of people. So that's a similarity between that and different meditation music. Definitely give this stuff a listen. Like I mentioned before, there's positive advantages to streaming and getting stuff digitally or getting stuff online, but at the same time, we should have some physical stuff just in case they don't have everything on one service, or if they drop or they don't have the rights to certain songs or get rid of the songs. Like there's no R. Kelly music on Spotify as an example, as far as I know, and then they only have mainly Aaliyah's first album. But you can pretty much still find those songs on CD if you really want to listen to those songs that badly. So it's still a good thing to have alternate means, if not also physical ones. So I have faith that this is a good CD. Sean DePaula. I remember when I heard his songs all the time on TV, around the time that I was getting into BET on my own. I know there's a song with Beyonce, Baby Boy. I think this is also the one with Just Give Me the Light. Yeah. Let's look at the artwork while we're at it. Because they don't, like if you were to go online on eBay or whatever to get some CDs, and even if they come with their original artwork, people who list CDs online don't always show all the artwork, just the front and back. Who knows if half these things may fold out as posters. I guess this will count as a mini poster, not as a full spread. Here's a big one. Yep, Beyonce, her first big album, not including features with Jay-Z, not including stuff with Destiny's Child, even though Destiny's Child itself would still be active for another year or two. Then they release their final album, and then a Destiny's Child's greatest hits album. This is Beyonce, Dangerously in Love. I guess this will count as a mini poster. I would have rather just had her in that outfit from Crazy in Love where she had the white tank top and blue short shorts. But that's just me. See, three different photo spreads. It's a nice dress here. Oh, look, it's Destiny's Child. Beyonce, and Beyonce. Like, why do they call that group Destiny's Child when child's a singular word for one person, but it was at least 3 people in that group? It's supposed to be Destiny's Children if you want to be accurate, unless they were subtly telling us that it was just mainly a group for Beyonce. But Crazy in Love featuring Jay-Z, Naughty Girl, Baby Boy. Good Lord, that's on both this and Sean Paul's album. So this is a carryover from his album, because this came out in 2002. This is '03. Me, Myself, and I. So it was practically half these songs are singles. Why do they call song number 12 Dangerously in Love 2 when the first song on here is called Crazy in Love? Technically it's a sequel, but it's kind of inaccurate. Either call the first song Dangerously in Love, hence part 1, so this could be part 2, or call 1 Crazy in Love and then call song 12 Crazy in Love 2. The hell? So yeah, I'm glad these CDs are in good condition. Al Green, old artist from the Stone Age, but this is you could call this a re-release, like a greatest hits or whatever, because his people like Al Green and James Brown, most of their heyday was back in like the 70s or whatnot. So this CD physically came out in '06, so this is like a re-release of some of his hits. I think I got an Al Green vinyl as well. Glory, That's the Way It Is, Always, There's No Way, I Fly Away, Full of Fire, Together Again, As Soon as I Get Home, Let It Shine. Don't sound like bad songs. Now, I was not expecting to come across this, let alone I didn't know that Public Announcement made music at all past the 90s. As y'all know, Public Announcement is very well known in the 90s for kind of help to put R. Kelly on the map. R. Kelly's first album wasn't 12 Play. It was actually an album with them, R. Kelly and Public Service Announcement, Born Into the 90s. So yeah. Damn it. These are the songs up there. Yeah. The last CD, a 3 CD set that is only like a couple of bucks or so. Basically a love CD. Songs that bring about that love emotion. CD representing some of the best of the 80s, 90s, and 2000s. Hopefully it's accurate in that it lists stuff just from that 2000s decade, from 2000 to 2009, not 2000s as in millennium. Because that might be the case because the CD came out in 2018. See, Michael Jackson. You got a Michael Jackson song up here from the 80s. You got, let's see now. Got a Luther Vandross song, Anita Baker. Yep. 90s, we got a Whitney Houston song. It's one of the ones where she really sings a high note. Celine Dion, we got Seal, we got Desiree, Anthony Braxton, and Boyz II Men. Ditto. Yep. And some stuff from the 2000s. Cater to You, that was one of Destiny's Child's last singles and songs that I mentioned earlier from the last album. Alicia Keys. Wait a minute, I thought Fallen was from Maya, not Alicia Keys. Anyway. Justin Timberlake and T.I., Nelly, Kelly Rowland. Dilemma, ooh. Got Mario and Usher. Angie Stone, we got Coldplay, Labyrinth. Yep. So it's contrary to popular opinion or indoctrinating or wherever you want to call it. There's nothing wrong with having some physical media. I understand some people's situations where you don't want to take up too much space here and there, so you want to conserve space to at least to a degree. But at the same time, there's nothing wrong with having a balance between streaming and physical media, whether it's for music, whether it's for movies, or whether it's for a TV show or wherever the case. Because what if something goes wrong with one? You got to have another to fall back on, in regards to entertainment at least. So yeah, I'm gonna enjoy these, and I'm glad that I'm the type of person that doesn't just stick to one genre or one artist. Even though some artists and songs in time periods are a go-to for me, especially 90s artists and Aaliyah and R. Kelly and whoever the case, whomever the case. But there's nothing wrong with broadening a person's horizons or broadening your own. That was just my 2 cents. Till next vid. Hope y'all enjoyed.